What's happening, gamers? Welcome back to another Oblivion Remastered tips and tricks glitch guide. Today, I'm going to run through a couple of different things with you. First thing, item duping. So, you're going to want to find yourself literally any chest. This one works. We're going to take the stuff out. Now, you're going to want a controller for this part. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit right stick to search. Then you're going to find the thing that you want to dupe. In my case, I'm a bit low on the old repair hammers. What you're going to do, you're going to chuck one of those into the item box. Then you're going to find something that you've got a decent stack of. That could be anything, you know? That could be these damage health potions that I couldn't see in the second episode of my Let's Play. It could be literally anything, right? I've got a bunch of restore magic potions. And what you want to do is, you can see up the top of the screen over here, this little right bumper. You want to hover over your restore magic potion. You want to get it back onto controller mode, and you just want to press RB and A. It's quite Xbox controller things, and I'm using a PS5 controller. I'm cooked. Anyway, you want to hit both of them at the same time. So just like, boom. You'll know it's worked if that happens. And then you just want to spam A as quick as you can. Just do it. Boom. Right. Now, when everything's gone, so you can hit left bumper again. We can come back over here. Repair hammer. Now we've got 77 repair hammers. Simple as that. That leads us into our next part of the tutorial. So we're going to cruise back over to the spire. And I'm going to show you how you can level up your destruction magic and your armor skill and pretty much any magic skill you really want to. So you need this thing. You need the altar of spell making. So I would suggest that you teleport over to Bruma, hook it up here to Frostcrag Spire. Like if you're standing there, you can sort of see it in the distance. You'll come in, you try and use this thing, or this thing for the first time. It'll tell you that you need some mage tallow candles. Then you'll want to teleport down here to the Imperial City Market District. Oh, and because you're not there, you can't see it. Oh, you know what, we'll just go for we won't go for a bit of a wheel. Alright, we'll have a quick jump cut. And now that we've jump cutted, you'll want to head into the Mystic Emporium. So from where you spawn in, you want to run down here. You want to turn to the right, I want to say. And you want to run over into this corner here. Mystic Emporium, right there. You come in. You go, hey, what's happening? It should be this chick here.
Good app. I hope I can help.
Try and say her name, but you'll be able to come in here. You go to bartering, and in here there'll be a couple of mage tallow candles. Now, naturally, because I've already bought them, they aren't there.
Goodbye.
But that doesn't really matter. So you get them back on the foot falcon. Well, not on the foot falcon this time. Back on the teleport falcon, the actual falcon. Cruise your way back up to Frostcrag. Then you'll get your spell table up and running. Now, if you've got low destruction, you're going to want to sort of max it out. It'll probably be about 35 or 40. And you also want to head down to Skingrad to the Mages Guild. The dude behind the counter, his name's like Dorelius or Selinus or something like that. He's like, you go in the door and you go to the right, and he's hanging out behind the counter if it's normal human hours. And you want to buy a spell called Disintegrate Armor. Why, you might ask? Is if you come over here to your little spell crafting table that you should now have, you'll be able to make a spell. You want to set it to self. You want to make sure that it's 1 second, and you want to max it out as much magnitude as you can. You put in a name like goofy name. You'll hit confirm, you'll hit create, and then in your little spell book, you're going to have a thing like I've got, like spam break armor, and spam skelly. And you can do this for leveling any of your different magic types. So like say you wanted to level up your conjuration, you can just spam a skeleton. Boom. How free is that? Run out of magicka, hit enter, you wait. Boom, you got magicka again. But now for what we actually wanted to do. You're gonna spam your destruction or your disintegrate armor spell, right? You're gonna wait. You're gonna do this a whole bunch. because it's probably not going to do what you want right away. And boom, see? Destruction level up. And you're just going to rinse and repeat until you think that your armor's broken enough for you to waste some time repairing it. So maybe one more go through, just for the sake of argument. It's another one of those things that's probably going to give you carpal tunnel, because you're just going to be pressing the same button over and over again forever. Then you come into your inventory, you scroll down to your duplicated repair hammers, and then you just, boom, you spam click. Now you're getting armorer levels. You just hit level 50 armorer. And you can literally do that all the way to 100. And if you do it in here and you buy like the vault and all the other rooms, you're going to want about, 10k gold probably, maybe 12, just to make sure. But if you've done a bit of alchemy, you should have that. So that you can have your little vault with the chests in it. You could do it with just the bedroom, I suppose, because there's a chest in there as well. But that seems a bit lame, to be honest. You're just going to keep on spamming them spells until you get whatever level you want. And it's really that simple. And you could do that with... Now, here's a fun little tip, because I got really confused. If you don't have 25 conjuration because you're playing a melee build or something, but you want to have a little skeleton friend to cruise around with you, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want Bound Dagger. I have no idea where you picked that one up from, but maybe you have it, maybe you don't. But you want to spam that one. And what I was doing initially, I was like waiting, right? And I'd go wait, and then I'd go, I had it bound to 7, so I'd hit 7 to do Bound Dagger. I'd do Bound Dagger, then I'd switch to Disintegrate Armor and spam it until I ran out of mana, and then I would wait and rinse and repeat. And it took me until like 75 destruction to get 25 conjuration, but it works. Then you can get your skeleton friend. And some people out there on the old internet saying, you want the 1 second skeleton, you're going to be sitting there pressing the button forever. Do like a 60-second skeleton if you can. That's the way to go, because you get more level progress. For instance, we come in here, we scroll down to conjuration, right? We're there. We're like maybe 2/3. But if I spam in my skeleton friend a couple of times, boom. Look at that, we hit a level. But if you do it with a 1 second skeleton, you're going to press it like 100 times, you're not going to be at a quarter of it. It's not worth it. But you can sort of just do this to your heart's content. You can do this with restoration, like you can make a healing spell over there on that bad boy if you've got restore health. You can do the same thing. You can do it with chameleon, so that you can get a really broken OP chameleon if you want. The possibilities are endless. It'll work for every single spell type. It's using conjuration and destruction as examples because it sort of fits my use case, Yeah, if you found this video helpful, definitely consider dropping a like and a sub. There might be some more videos like this. I wasn't really planning on making this one, but got a couple of comments today on some of the videos about the tutorials, so I thought I'd drop another one. Why not? Shoutouts to this legend that's superimposed next to the skeleton, who put me onto this little disintegrate armor method over on another YouTube video. Shoutouts to that guy, massively appreciate your work. And that's just a random person too, so I don't know, I might block their name out a little bit, but that person, pretty good. Really appreciate what you bobbed up with, because it's a lot easier than, standing around getting punched by a rat or something and repairing as you go. And you're going to end up at a point where you can just sit here and just spam. It's going to be mind-numbingly boring, but, it might take you 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and you'll have 100 destruction. And who doesn't want that? You can blow things up with a fireball. Yeah, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next video.